amakwaba edi about the Punch TV so and me do for Mr. So we share video edi amame ama for so enye bi ahwe media ne akere broni Mr. so be me a subscriber team so say be post video bia na obenya notification no na won so hu ne ekoso ewo online Ghana mu hanu say ene ne atwa eguo ewo social media ne so say da me kanu no say the Punch TV for ensem no eba beto media ne so a ye fa ne aka ni polish ne kama na emum no yenyi bi mfiri me fa bi enso enka ho say ni asem ni sitie pepepe no saa ne be fa ne aba abeka no enti say fa amanyesem ho celebrate bi ho say woto nyom ana say asofo bi nsem krampo no ye fa ne aba abeka yenyina ni say nsem ni twa na etwa media ne so ensem security wo media ne so ankasa ni titiri na asofo ni bi nsem afetu so anie omo artist fo chese celebrities in there na omo nsem twa go social media ne so enya asem ketu akra Mr. se opese wonya video ni bi hwe na hu ni ekoso no ye no kre e media ne nko aso dia enie Mr. subscribe to YouTube.
Tomorrow, the pressure should be on. Jane Mensah needs to bow to the people and work for us. Because we told her to go there. When she was the head of IEA, Jane Mensah, when she was the head of IEA, this is what Jane Mensah said. She said, IEA calls for voters register with acceptable margin of error. She was in charge of IEA. She said, Sarah Charlotte said our office, no, on making sure say voter register and auditing. This woman, today she's the EC boss. And they were using who say breche ba et work can kwasiasem. Ekufo de Jimmy abreche we atam eye soldier for the oba we chi. Oba we and now rough to say gatem. And Ekufo atam den atam eye soldier for and the soldier for kuta handbag say moi. Because Ekufo has lowered our security forces. Jane Mensah now is like a tyrant walking in the city. Jane Mensah is like somebody who has committed murder. She works with about 7 military men. This foolish lady, when she was leading the IEA, or catch the Ghana for a catch the Charlotte Osemu say they should audit the register. What has changed today? Now, when you read the recommendations, when she was the head of IEA, they gave about 5 recommendations. No more catch Charlotte say, Onu Jane Mensah catch Charlotte say, this is what you have to do. The register that is there, no, you have to make sure you audit it. Jane Mensah no assembly when she was the head of IEA. IEA, and you'll be idea, Jane Mensah ni kunu say IEA. That Institute of Economic Affairs was a no. Jane Mensah ni kunu be you. And yet any institution be a super mighty be a free baby by you. Jane Mensah ni kunu say institutional and almost set your powers for Ghana for so it is not any intellectual, intelligent anything. No. It was put together for political reasons. Now, who read this story now? Jane Mensah recommendation or the Charlotte say, EC boss not say. It was agreed that there are irregularities with the current voter register. All stakeholders must work together, towards a consensus position on addressing these irregularities. The two main schools of thought on how to resolve the problem of illegal entries in the register are not mutually exclusive. This is because purging the register will ultimately result in a new register, while compiling a new register will rely on some existing data from the old register. What is critical is that the final output of the exercise must be a voter register with an acceptable margin of error. Jane Mensah Charlotte says, we need to audit the register. We need to clean the register. We need to make sure that register is not full of errors. So why is she today preventing us Ghanaians from auditing the register? Why is she today not open to this idea? If she's credible and she's transparent and not a criminal who was just brought there to fool herself, if she wants her credibility to be intact, not for people to call her that she is a criminal, she's supposed to open herself up and say, even during my era or my tenure, I made Ghanaians, I made stakeholders enter the EC with independent auditors to audit my books. She can't do it because she's a criminal. She protected the Kufuado. She stole the elections 2020 and 2024. She wants to steal it. This woman is diabolic. When you read some of the recommendations, she was telling Charlotte to say, these are the things from Jane Mensah when she was the head of IEA. The Electoral Commission should demonstrate proactiveness and leadership on this important national issue. It should engage the services of a competent, credible, and external organization to conduct independent investigations into allegations of bloating. Though Article 46 of the National Constitution protects the EC from directions or control, it is nevertheless accountable to the citizens because it is a public organization which draws its funds from the consolidated fund. It must therefore ensure full transparency and accountability in its work. Mensah kachire Charlotte says, even though even though no a independent body no a very important to say was say oma Ghana for omo ye Ghana for no sebio de omo pese omo ye de dwuma de omo pese wudi na also wudi enti se Ghana for e pese wo de independent auditors ba ye ka kire wo say e wo say wo ye ne saa if you say eno na beboa e ma pepe yo eni say e register e mu beda ho fine. Jane Mensah no ka kire Charlotte say e wo say Charlotte say e ma independent organizations or my Ghana for political parties the chance to come and audit the books. It happened. I didn't know that Jane Mensah doesn't want to do that. What damn. Jane Mensah thinks that Ghana and Papa Diakwasiaba. Today, Jane Mensah does not want to allow Ghanaians to go in there. When she was speaking, she actually stated the article that shows say and that says say the EC has the constitutional right to take their own decisions. But Osako also catch the EC say it is important. So Obama Ghana for and the international bodies come and audit the register because Sikana Yeditia ka. Sikana yede bo isi ho ban no sa sikana if you consolidated fund and a Ghana for sika enti Jane Mensah ka chese lot say Ghana for sika nkwa na yede hwe yede hwe eye den eye isi dia e de Ghana for wo ho kwan say e wo say omo so omo tinamu bi na omo hwe de wo nkrata nim adenti na kwase aba we today she does not want to open the register. Because when she opens the register, Madam Tokonu will never be a Chief Justice again. Akufo-Addo will never be president, and she herself will lose her job. These three people, their job is on the line. So Jane Mensah Biebu Krima, we will make sure the Chief Justice is no more Chief Justice. Nana Akufo-Addo will be impeached, and Jane Mensah will go to jail. So Jane Mensah is there protecting 3 institutions and 3 people. Now you understanding why what is happening is happening. It is not a joke. A well orchestrated. And yet, Jane Mensah, oh no, the air catcher on Supreme Court and the air catcher on Jubilee House, no, you. It is not what you think. Because Jane Mensah a mistake. No, Biobu Krima, Madam Tokonu will step down. Yeah. Jane Mensah a mistake, no, Biobu Krima. Within 1 week, Akufo-Addo will be impeached. He will leave office. Jane Mensah a mistake, no, Biobu Krima, no one can go jail within a week. So, how is this going to work? Now, utie in sama Jane Mensah ekachire Charlotte say. Point 3, recommendations. One second, I'm just replying my team. Inti uridi recommendations ni bia Jane Mensah ekachire Charlotte say ya. Or say it was agreed that there was the absence of a single codified body on laws dealing with electoral offenses in Ghana. The incidence of electoral fraud is rife in Ghana because of this deficiency in its legal regime. Ghana should emulate the example of Kenya by codifying a set of electoral laws which adequately deter electoral fraud. Having adequate electoral laws will ensure that elections are conducted without repeated incidents of illegal registration, ballot box snatching, and etc. So, Jane Mensah, they're not all catchers. Charlotte said, and they're about to the why is she not doing it? She's a criminal. Oh, yeah, she is not supposed to be given that room. We need to go after her. We need to let her understand. Say, a Jumana or a Yeni Juma, Yesika, Consolidated Bank Sika, and you found that whole any attempt to cut. Inti Jane Mensah does not have the right to deny us from independently with other independent organizations looking into the register to make sure the register is certified and credible enough to be used in the elections. So why is she stopping it today? Why is she stopping it today? Because in 2020, because of this bad register, from what she's saying here and talking about incidences, electoral fraud, electoral violence, and why we are supposed to put things in place to make sure we get violence-free election. 2020, 8 people were shot.
For Fancy, we trim kakra as we go on the road near Gusaya, Botchen, this and Manu and people Manu could say. For come home near Mokos Mompaye, any more mine Ghana because I fear Batuano. Any is it.
Mensah did not follow her own advice to Charlotte Osei. Charlotte Osei was EC boss. Nobody died during her tenure. But when I know IE now Okasa wouldn't be Charlotte Osei ni mejuma. Yemfe juma no because achichidia kwasi ampenyi we e we busuani. Inti yemfe juma no. Yedi juma no because of your carelessness and incompetence, because of your deliberate foolishness, 8 people lost their lives. Why are you even still there as an EC boss? Or thank you both tribute to. Why are you even still there? So we are human enough, we are reasonable, intelligent enough. That's our badaya. You should have resigned after the elections. But Kwasiaba, you think Ghanaians are stupid. You want them to kill more so that you and your filthy husband can make billions and move out of the country. That is the problem we have in Ghana today. And Oko Kanda Pe say, Kwasiabi disaba omia say, Mahama diatem. Why any more Ghana say Kwasiasamo Koso? Why any Msa Oba omia Jimmy mu Ghana? And the Consolidated Bank of Ghana, Matonwe di Jimmy, who the gold for oil about more reaye. When I galamsey chan Baumia, who does galamsey than Baumia in Ghana? Every single person in Baumia's office, have galamsey or Ghana, gold for oil, and then in the Ama the demand for gold, akosra, and the use in say. And foolish people like this are working in Ghana, foolishly fooling. Because we are timid, because we are stupid, because today you catch and confuse mumpie, namun defend them right, they don't understand. Now, I'm sure Adibia is serious, pa. Now, see this. Pablo Eka Assembly. And I want to reiterate that statement he made. And it's one of the statements I think he has basically set the record straight. NDC Youth Organizer, National Youth Organizer George Opare-Addo urges Otumfuo, Ochehene, and others to call EC to order. And the National Youth Organizer of the NDC was set his statement to be straightforward. Why is Otumfuo quiet? Why is Mr. Boache quiet? Why are all the big chiefs in Ghana quiet? Why is the National House of Chiefs, baby, why are they quiet? Have you asked yourself why? Inti Pablo catch Otumfuo respectfully or catch the or Chehine Mr. Buakwahine any impenfo Morgan say why is everybody quiet? At least you to come and so Otumfuo Hinekasie. Asante your mind, Asante your mind. I didn't Asante to Minkasa because the air cost for Ghana is one sem, especially Galamsey in Sua say Ghana no. Asante Pania Galamsey Cassie. I didn't or mine or Hinekasie to Minkasa. These are the questions. I didn't know or changing it to Minkasa. Easy as some that way a phobia. I didn't know everybody is quiet. I didn't know Obia is quiet. We cannot speak to the issues. And the Obi Bien and no can yes, Nipale di diatem, but Mona, more to me, I must be to me to my dear so, my position and your political no, you are scared to talk. Why? Is it because you people are involved in the illegality? Are you involved in the crimes? Are you involved in the corruption? And now Bonin and Kwasiafo way to power edino, Munya home faswana, and internet and the air to Ghana, ye young penny for. Why is Otumfuo quiet? Why is Ochehene quiet? Why are the so-called National House of Chiefs everybody quiet when it comes to EC, when it comes to Galamsey, when it comes to the menace we are all experiencing today in Ghana? Is it because you people have taken a stand to protect criminality? Because near Tikromha, and a mere man Otumfuo said to Nana Pia Medo, Obien and Oka say, oh no, se court Sembra, obet me asano, obet me adaneno, na se court Sembra or maimu, constitutional court power, I'm not making judgment. Nas or hine to me the assassin book, Ekas met to master court decisioner. DNA stop sa or hineno from talking on EC destabilizing our democracy. A DNA stop sa or hineno from telling a Ghana for or more Nasasa so me galam saying as Obienja galam say, unless say be or hineno interest or galam saying. Because if a chief can say publicly, say, or bet me stop it, a constitutionally put together court decision, then Ohene should have that power to tell the EC to do the things right. Or Ohene should have that power to say no excavator should move in the Ashanti region. But Ohene is not doing it. Then it means Ohene will interest in the criminality. These are the things. And the Pablo was, as a politician, he was sending it to people nicely. But me, as an independent person, I am saying, I am disappointed in Ochehene. I am disappointed in Otumfuo, especially Otumfuo. Ochehene, the Obiadim already on your okay. Especially Otumfuo. Why are you quiet on these very important, sensitive issues? What is your interest in this whole thing? Because the stability of this nation depends on you people, your contribution to your advice and your stand advice to these people in power. Why is nobody speaking on what the EC is doing? Or you are not interested? Or today, NDC for the country should go down the drain. And this is something we need to be thinking about. But there's one thing that I love. The National Chief Imam has released a statement. And that statement goes to Ghana for, it goes to Asofo, it goes to Євịl, Onwankasa Chief Imam, Ninkremufo, and it goes to Євịl leadership. It goes to especially the young Muslim. The Chief Imam, Ebia na mumudu don't just say Ebia on TV, ana on TV news, but the Chief Imam understands Ghana. Se oda, na so wempia bontene kra, his heart understands Ghana. Se Ghana emfrema wa Ghana esesa, or ya Ghana ni opia bontene a obehu. He does not have to watch TV. He does not have to listen to radio. He has stayed in Ghana long enough to understand that he will feel it. He will understand that some things are not right. And today I got some little bit of a little bit of hope after I heard or saw the message from the Chief Imam of Ghana. Now, the National Chief Imam has spoken about some things we the young people are supposed to understand or know. Or say, election 2024, no politician is worth the blood of any citizen. Chief Imam say, politician ni bien wa was say, sebio obiwu, sebio ewuntimani be the president and also obeye de obenya to me. No Ghanaian needs to die because a politician wants power. The Chief Imam has been in Ghana. He has seen elections more than all of us. 99.9% of Ghanaians. Chief Imam, na odi so he has tested elections upon elections. Maybe he has never voted before, but he has tasted elections. He has seen regimes. He has seen presidents. He has seen leadership. He understands when things are not right. And he's giving advice to Ghanaians. Say, we are not supposed to allow politicians to derail the little the democracy we have enjoyed. Nobody is supposed to die for a greedy politician. And this comes from a special place because Yatikrom Hana in Kremufo 7, your bo mutu, Omi in Kremufo Quara.
Medafo, say Wankasa who did be and some de be coso Ankasa. Say the same sissy or Ghana Ham same. And I send some APP from fortune. And now some get to work. Nina say open say unya video ni bi hwe na hu de ekoso na e nokre ankasa de a subscribe to your YouTube channel the Punch TV unya subscriber to me so a ebebo ye pan se de be ya upload video obenya notification na so atimi akwakohwe na hu ni ekoso my Ghana hwam say e ma remfi say obe share ama foforo enya bi ahwe afen so like for me o comment no de no comment section matimi aba bekenkan e de amount media ne akere broni mcbrown.